A year ago today, we brought you the story of a fallen detective given a full line of duty farewell nearly a century after his death. Well, now the NYPD is honoring his partner, a man nicknamed the Italian Sherlock Holmes, who is also getting a long overdue headstone. Natalie Duddridge has the latest.
My mom, their dad, and our uncle are probably grinning from ear to ear that their dad is finally getting recognized for the work he did.
At Greenwood Cemetery in Brooklyn, Detective Joseph Pucciano's grandsons gathered to honor a man they never got to meet nearly 100 years after his death.
Joe Pucciano's wife passed 8 years before he did. When he died, his 3 children were left orphans. So the family had never had the wherewithal to put up monuments or anything.
Pucciano, who died from an illness in 1928 at just 49 years old, was buried without a headstone.
Reset home!
But now, a century later, the Detectives Endowment Association funded a new marker and memorial ceremony. Two dozen of Pucciano's descendants traveled from across the country to pay their respects.
Well, I'm just so proud of my grandfather I never got to meet. And there was a guy called Lupo the Wolf that he took down. He went to Reno, Nevada and took down another mafioso. So he was really quite the detective.
Pucciano earned the nickname the Italian Sherlock Holmes for his relentless takedown of notorious criminals.
There was an earlier mafia gang called the Navy Street Gang. And that was his baby, that was his case. And over his career, he sent over 30 members of that gang to either prison or the electric chair, wiped out an entire mafia family, including the Don.
This ceremony comes 1 year after a similar service. Pucciano's partner, Detective Gritano, was also buried without a marker. Detective Gritano was killed while trying to stop a robbery in a cigar shop. He now has 2 descendants currently serving in the NYPD.
This is great, that we were able to do this even with Police Week and everything going on. It's just a great thing.
2 partners' lives lost. Now both detectives finally recognized. In Greenwood Cemetery, Natalie Duddridge, CBS News, New York.